All right, Coach, welcome to the RPO Lab. Tonight we're going to talk about the Patriot Tempo. So, it's kind of been the theme that we've talked about here in our last few videos in terms of, these one-word calls. And, you're an offensive coach. You want to play with tempo. There's no doubt in my mind, in my years of playing with tempo, and it really dates back to really 2010 is really when we started playing with tempo. And, really 2012, 13, 14 is really when we tried to play, at the fastest that we've ever played. And, obviously now, I'm at a college and we do play with tempo. We can play really fast, but that's not the whole thing. So, we also have these other, variations of it that we're going to share with you guys. So, obviously the previous videos have been one-word calls. Get that thing called, line up as fast as you can, run the play, and let the quarterback go execute it. And, obviously we married those plays with RPOs. And then, obviously we're going to be sharing some what we're going to call tempo families, with you as well. But this Patriot Tempo is pretty interesting. So, I think, when I was a high school coach, we used this. I think it really will help educate your quarterback. But it's really one of those wait and see tempos. So when we get to the next page here, you'll understand more about it. But I think, the Patriot Tempo is something that you're going to want to use. It's going to really help your offense, and it's really going to ensure you as the coach, you feel like, hey, I can use the hold tempo or whatever you call that and get the ball where it needs to go and take what the defense is giving us. So that's really the whole, background of the Patriot Tempo, and it really what it comes down to is red, white, and blue. And we'll get to the video now. All right, so you've got a play call, maybe you've got a playlist that you're saying, hey, we can use this Patriot Tempo with it. So let's just talk about the Patriot Tempo. So, I'll give you an example for us. So we've got 3 signal guys. So if we've got 1, 2, 3 signal guys there on the sideline, the play comes in, and if we're in basic tempo, we're just going. Our quarterback's gonna, use his language, give the mic call, use the cadence, snap the ball, and we're going. And then we all see those teams that, do that, go through that same operation, fake the snap, and then look to the sideline, and then you're either getting a thumbs up or, you're changing the play. And we've got that tempo as well, and that's called something else. But now with the Patriot Tempo, what that is now, it's red, white, and blue. So we've got a play called in, and let's just call a basic RPO. A basic RPO, got a chance to run the football, but we've got the basic RPO. So, just for basic purposes, we'll just draw up, a basic inside zone here to the right. We'll go split flow, and we'll ISO him up there insert him up on there, and the tailback's going to be running right there, and has a chance to cut back, or however you're going to ball handle it right there. But that's the basic run play right there. And then we'll say to the field, we've got a bubble. So all right, we're going to go block this guy, we're going to throw the bubble, and then my quarterback's decision is really based on this guy. And then to the backside, we'll say, all right, if we're going to get this weak rotation, this guy's going to pedal. We can throw a stop route, or a hitch route right there. So, we've got one high, corners are going to bail. Can I throw here to the right to the bubble? Am I going to run the football, or am I going to throw this free access hitch over there? So, and I think that's, as coaches, this is one of the tougher things here, in terms of having the faith, letting your quarterback go through those milliseconds of processing, because you're playing, you've got the play calls. Maybe you're playing with tempo, maybe you're not, but I look back at our offense and I'm like, in 2019, we missed probably 30 to 40 opportunities to throw a bubble, or, maybe another 20 to 30 opportunities to throw free access hitch. And when we're running the ball, and then maybe we were effective running the ball, but you want to take what the defense gives you here. So with this Patriot Tempo here, so the play call comes in, from your signal guys there on the sideline right there, and maybe you have a board for Patriot, maybe you have a signal for Patriot, but now your whole offense knows it's our hold tempo. And then, your eyes in the sky, your coaches are in the box, they're up there, or maybe you can see it from the sideline, you as the coach. You want to be in the right play. Now you got to be sure and make sure about this, but you want to be in the right play. And I remember back calling plays in high school football and just like, all right, we're going to use hold tempo and we're going to get ourselves in the right play. And a lot of times we did. And, whether we were throwing bubble, throwing hitch, running the football, flipping the play to the other side. But I think what this does, it gives a little bit more of control to you as the play caller and your coaches to make sure that you're right. And then obviously your quarterbacks got to go out and do it. So, with this Patriot Tempo with red, white, and blue now, so we've got this basic inside zone here called to the right. We've got the bubble to the right as well. We've got the free access to the left. So when we talk about Patriot, red, white, and blue, it is simply this. If we go through our cadence, green, green, set, go, and then we look to the sideline, and now I'm going to basically get a red, a white, or a blue signal or a sign telling me what to do with the football. So we're not playing with great tempo here. We're getting ourselves in the right play, and we're putting the onus on the coaches, the guys in the box, and they're saying, hey, you got bubble, so show them red. So obviously red is to the right, so your quarterback's going to know, hey, I got bubble. I can throw it to the right. I'm taking it. And again, you can package this with whatever you want. So, maybe you have, a menu of plays and say, hey, all right, these 6 to 8 plays are going to be part of my Patriot Tempo. So, maybe you're getting the right matchup where, this corner's pressed up here and, you've got one-on-one here and, you got the slot fade right there. So you're telling your quarterback, hey, we've got this slot fade. We gave you the red signal. Let's go, man. Let's take the top off of this thing. Let's go score a touchdown with that. So, again, we're talking red, white, and blue here. So now let's say, all right, you're not taking red. The quarterback, you're going to give him the white signal. So now you're just going to run the football. So red is to the right. White is in the middle. You're going to run the football right there. And then let's say, hey, all right, we've got free access, man. They're rotating weak here. That corner is going to bail. We can throw a hitch right there. We're going with the blue call. So again, we're talking red, white, and blue, Patriot Tempo. You've got the call in. Quarterback's going to go through the cadence. Ball's not snapped. Look to the sideline. Coach or signal guys are giving your quarterback that red, white, and blue call, red, white, or blue call, and you're going. And I guarantee you, you're going to elevate. If you're a team that, throws 2 to 3 free access, throws a game, you're probably going to double that because you're putting it all on your coaches in the box. You're putting on yourself as the play caller, if you can see it, and I guarantee you're going to get that. And I think with this tempo, you can evolve. You can call passing plays. You could even use this with, coverage reads. If you said, hey, to the right is my man side, to the left is my zone side, and you're seeing it from the box, quarterback goes through the cadence, hey, you gave him the red, so it must be, I'm going to work the zone side. Give him the blue, we're working the man side. So those are just a couple examples. Love it. Love tempo. Makes defensive coordinators uncomfortable. Tires out the opponent. Can be really good for you. Can devastate the opponent. And now this Patriot Tempo is just another tool for you guys. So again, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, email me, and we can talk tempo all day long. But be on the lookout for the next video.